Hello and welcome everyone to Football Friday Night. I'm Adam Cellini alongside Dwayne Lindo. And Dwayne Lindo, 2 weeks straight we played some football, dodged the rain.
I know, without any rain. I mean, that was pretty dynamic, the fact that we didn't have to deal with rain. Rain usually ends up earlier in the game.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy to start on time and continue on time, but we did pretty well. It broke up. Bob Harrigan was giving us updates all throughout the night. And it held up throughout the night.
Thank God.
Including at our game of the week, an old district rivalry, Manatee hosting Palmetto at Joe Kinnan Stadium.
The battle on the banks of the Manatee River. A lot of people high on Palmetto this year, while we're still waiting to see what type of team Manatee will be.
Well, to Manatee, where head coach Yusuf Shakir is hoping his third season will be the charm for making the playoffs. And it was looking good early for the Canes. Keon Fordham in at quarterback for that first drive. The give to Napoleon Harris, and he gets behind the Tiger defense and hits the Jets. 94 yards later, it's the Canes taking a one-touchdown lead in this game.
Fordham will obviously be one of the key players.
Well, the Tigers answering on the next drive. Here's Anthony Marino swinging it to Edravion Butler, who weaves inside the 10-yard line. Palmetto hustling back to the line, and senior Johnny Jones caps off this drive, and we are all tied up at 7. And check it out, the Marinos. Anthony and his head coach father, Dave, standing on the sidelines pleased, but it wouldn't last. The Canes getting a 40-yard field goal. Then the big freshman, Kyrie Jones, punching in a touchdown with 20 seconds left in the half. And it's the Hurricanes beating their crosstown rival Palmetto 29-20, a major win for Manatee, Dwayne.
Right. I mean, this is a key win for Manatee. Palmetto, obviously, we talked about last week, Palmetto being in a tough district, but
they're kind of on the up and up. We were expecting a lot from them.
Absolutely. But Yusuf Shakir, this is his second year. He's going to have to produce some wins for Manatee.
I'll tell you what, beating your rival certainly helps. That hot seat cooling off in a big way for Shakir tonight. Well, this game could very well be the game of the week. The state champions Venice making the trip north to try and take a game from Riverview. Dwayne, this must have been a good game.
Well, Adam, the battle of the Titans, if you will, Class 8 and Class 7. This game will decide who wears the big boy pants in Sarasota County. The Indians are wearing them now because, well, as you mentioned, they're state champions. But they have to get through these guys first. In the first quarter, Venice driving in Rams territory. Hayden Wolf with the screen pass to Brandon Gregory for 10. Wolf and Gregory, a big part of this drive.
Gregory out last week. Just a quick snippet there. He did not play in that first game.
Yes, then you see Gregory hands off, basically taking it 11 yards to the end zone. That Venice drive lasting nearly 9 minutes, taking a big chunk of the first quarter.
Gregory running hard there for Venice. Are happy to have him back, I'm sure.
Yeah, Riverview is going to have to score something other than the 2 points from a safety. Sean White, 10-yard pass to Max Fisher, getting into Indians territory, but they failed to score any points on that drive. The Rams playing that stingy defense in the second, stuffing Brandon Gregory, getting negative yardage, but it's the Rams offense that comes up short. Indians still the kings in Sarasota. They take it 19-2. The Sarasota Sailors also traveled north to southeast, taking on the Seminoles. Both teams are at 0-1 trying to get their first win. It's already rough in the first. Sailors quarterback Tyler Hill throws a pass to his receiver. The defense had a great opportunity but squandered it. Still in the first, Hill with a long pass to Vince Parisi, but no epic fail thanks to the defense of Zion Bellamy Bay you see there. Adam, I kid you not, the score was 2-2 in the second. Two safeties on each side until this. Malik Huggins tossing a bomb to Arian Neri for the first touchdown. Only took 2 quarters to make something happen. Seminoles escaped with their first win of the season. 15-9, Sailors dropped to 2-0.
0-2.
0-2, I'm sorry.
Sure,
0-2,
and it's a bad look for Sarasota, no doubt. How about 2-2, a real pitcher's duel there for that game?
Insane.
You never see that, but I guess after that 5-0 Browns-Eagles win, anything is possible. Well, let's stay in Manatee County a while with a team that beat Sarasota last week, Bayshore.
They're hosting Lakewood Ranch. 2 teams hoping for a breakout year with some new talent and offensive schemes.
Well, the Bruins starting their first season in years with a winning record, 1-0, 2-0 would be uncharted territory.
Yes, it would.
For Bayshore in recent memory. First quarter, Lakewood Ranch tries a QB sneak. Caden Rathbun, the quarterback, blown up. He fumbles the ball, and the Bruins recover. The Mustang defense would hold tough early as well. This was a bit of a defensive struggle, kind of like the last highlight we saw. Here they are wrapping up the Bruin running back Ishiner Sanin at the line of scrimmage, but Sanin would break free. He takes a handoff right here from the 10-yard line around the edge. But you saw the flag there.
Right.
This one is coming back. Nobody tells Sanin he's going to run it all the way to the end zone regardless.
Sanin's a trooper. We heard his name last week, too.
I mean, he's a workhorse for this Bayshore offense, and you're going to see it again in the second quarter. He will find a seam, this one up the middle. No flags here. Bruins finally breaking the ice with a 40-yard touchdown run. The Mustangs would muff a punt for a safety in this one as well. They make it 9-0 at the half, and the Bruins win their second straight game over Lakewood Ranch, 19-3 the final, and feeling pretty good for Bayshore. Good to see them get that win.
Yeah, you don't hear that too much, Bayshore being 2-0.
No, it's a great start for them. Absolutely. Well, it's still to come here on ABC 7 Friday night sites. Plus,
IMG Academy stays local, taking on Cardinal Mooney Cougars. Those highlights coming up after the break.
We're the Riverview Rams! You're watching Football Friday Night on ABC 7! Let's go Rams! Come on, we're gonna win!
Hi, I'm Chef Bob. Watch Aprons in the Kitchen every Wednesday morning on ABC 7, where we'll be serving up the most awesome dishes. Then stop by your neighborhood Publix, pick up the recipe card and all the ingredients.
This is an important message for anyone with Medicare. You may be eligible for an all-in-one Medicare plan that combines hospital, medical, and prescription drug coverage together with extra benefits that may include dental, vision, hearing aids, and much more. Some of these plans have a $0 monthly premium regardless of your income. That's right. For one low plan premium, or in some cases a $0 premium, you may be able to get coverage for your hospital visits, doctor appointments, prescription drugs, routine dental care, eyeglasses and contact lenses, hearing aids, and possibly more. Today may be the first time you've heard about this type of Medicare plan. The advisors at the Medicare.com helpline are licensed insurance agents who will explain more when you call. Call now to see if you qualify. Call the number on your screen now. Call now to see if you qualify for these benefits. You worked hard for your Medicare. Now is the time for your Medicare to work hard for you. Not affiliated with or acting on behalf of any government agency or program.
Selfless service is the principle that guides Army National Guard soldiers to be ready whenever disaster strikes. They have a stake in the well-being of the neighborhoods where they live and work. They train part-time to be ready to serve at all times. Selfless service. It's what inspires the men and women of the Army National Guard to be part of something greater than themselves. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more.
My name is Haley. I have Fragile X syndrome. I work with Chartwells at Einstein's and FAU. I like being up front and interacting with students. The students are very nice and very hungry. Having a job is a big ticket for independence.
Hi, this is Dan Marino. When your business recruits people with disabilities, everybody wins. To find out how, go to disabilitieswork.employflorida.com.
We answered the call of duty and left our homes to serve in far-off lands. Now, we answer another call, this time at home, in our own communities, to respond in times of chaos. To use our strength, our skills, and our experiences to bring hope amid devastation and destruction. Together, as a team of brothers and sisters, we're continuing our mission to make this country a little stronger and a little better each day. We are Team Rubicon.
We believe in patriotism. We believe in our country. For 100 years, veterans have been impacting our nation through the American Legion. Learn more at legion.org/webelieve.
Welcome back. Cardinal Mooney won a close one last week against Bishop Verot thanks to some nice defense. They could make it 2 in a row tonight against IMG Academy's White Squad, which is kind of like their JV, Dwayne.
You know, IMG's Blue Squad ranked top 10 in the country, but the White Squad more on the same playing level with the Cougars. First quarter, Cougars quarterback Ryan Baldock pitches to Costco, and you can see it right there. He'll pitch to Costco for the first touchdown of the game. Extra point is good, making it 7-0. Still in the first quarter, Cougars in their own territory, and they cough up the ball. Look at this, Adam. Ascenders recover with great field position right there on the 25-yard line.
Very rare from a Paul Meckley team, I'll just say that.
Yes, so Cougars defense was like, no worries though. Look at this. Sam Costco, we heard his name on offense. Now he's on defense with the hops and the pick. Same series, the long ball thrown to Miko Mays, and he drops it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he gets consoled by the coach. But trust me, Adam, he'll feel better later in the half. 10-0 Cougars at this point, and Baldock just slings it to a wide open Hall for 45 yards. Insane. You see his scrambles there. Later in the second quarter, Baldock with a toss to guess who? Miko Mays. Touchdown Mooney, making up for the drop he had earlier, making it 17-0 Cougars. Cougars make it a long night for the Ascenders, Adam. The final score, 41-6 Cougars.
Well, the ball does not lie. Miko Mays getting a little redemption there. Well, let's take a look at some scores from around the area. Braden River bouncing back for a big win tonight over Clearwater. Lemon Bay, however, unable to get it done against Golden Gate down in Naples.
In Northport, the Bobcats edge Ida Baker by a touchdown, 14-7. And the Outdoor Academy wins big over Bayshore Christian. And a good night in Charlotte County. The Tarpons shut out Gibbs 28-0 on the road, and Port Charlotte puts up 51 against South Fort Myers, the Wolfpack down there.
And not something we're used to here. St. Stephen's in a close one, or that Bayshore game, or that Bradenton Christian should not be in there, but St. Stephen's, a close game. They beat visiting Cambridge Christian, and IMG Blue staying undefeated and likely in that top 10 ranking with a decisive win. And Booker, 1 point behind Clearwater Central Catholic at halftime. According to our last update, must have been some rain up there in the Tampa area.
Hopefully they win that one out.
Absolutely. It's a close one right now. Got a chance. Well, Booker High School is feeling the love tonight as well, wearing some new digs in a game against Clearwater Central Catholic.
That's right, Adam. New helmets and jerseys tonight, thanks to a generous $18,000 donation. Check them out. All white, all gray uniforms manufactured by Under Armour, which the school signed a contract with this summer. Sunset Auto Group was behind the donation, saying they wanted their money to pay for something that would help local students right away. The money is enough to cover 60 players on the varsity team with new jerseys and maybe even more importantly, new helmets.
And when somebody comes through with something like this, my word, it's a game changer. It's a game changer for not just the football team, but for our whole athletic program and I believe our whole entire school.
The Tornadoes debuted their new look tonight against Clearwater Central Catholic. You saw Phil Hellmuth there, the AD.
Absolutely.
Great guy.
And look good, feel good, play good.
Right. Absolutely.
And, you know, they're right in a game with Clearwater Central Catholic. It's more than luck.
Getting it done.
Well, Dwayne, let's talk a little bit about, go back to that Manatee-Palmetto game.
Right.
Very interesting game and a big win for Manatee, especially in this season, even though it's not a district game.
Yeah, obviously not district game. It's not a district game for Manatee, the Manatee Hurricanes, but Yusuf Shakur, you know, they need these wins. They need to rack up these wins to play with the big boys in Class 8A and compete against the Riverviews and the schools up in Tampa. There's a couple schools in Tampa that, or in that district, that are pretty tough. So Manatee has to rack up these wins.
And Manatee has to play Braden River next week, which is going to be another tough game. Lakeland, Palmetto, Braden River to start the season for Manatee.
Right.
Really tough start to the schedule. Now it's time for a little lighter part of the show, Friday Night Sights. And we're going to start at Manatee. The student section rocking tonight in that big win over Palmetto. And next up, the Kilties from Riverview High School. Dwayne, you were at this game.
Yeah, they're always hyped. Kilties are always hyped.
The Kilties getting it done. One of the best bands in the area.
Yeah.
Well, let's go back to Manatee where Keon Laws sent us this scenic panorama shot of Joe Canaan Stadium. And another one from Keon here. It's the Manatee cheerleaders. Lights in the background. I don't want to say anything. I think there's some photography training there from our boy Keon. That's very, very well done.
Right.
But just a reminder, tag those pictures on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, at mysuncoast.com every Friday night, or the hashtag FFN7, and we'll air them right here on ABC7.
You got it. Coming up after another short break, final thoughts and our fan of the week.
The following message is brought to you by Mesobook.com.
People who have been diagnosed with mesothelioma have many questions. How did I get this disease? What are my treatment options? How will this affect my loved ones? You need answers, which is why we offer a free book written by medical professionals who have treated mesothelioma.
Call toll-free at 1-800-777-1366 or go to mesobook.com.
Clogged pores are disgusting. Introducing DermaSuction, the easy way to suck that yuck out of your pores. DermaSuction removes blackheads and dirt from your pores. Just look at everything it extracts. The secret's the gentle vacuum action. Watch as DermaSuction extracts so much yuck, leaving your skin feeling clean and youthful.
The gunk that had been pulled out, I was pretty horrified, but better in the DermaSuction than on my face.
It's almost addictive because you can see all this stuff coming out of your skin that you don't even really know is there.
Call now to order your DermaSuction for just $19.99. We'll also include our small and large body probes, the Sonic Microdermabrasion probe, and the handy travel case, all absolutely free. Order now and you can double the offer. Just pay a separate fee. You can get all this, but you have to order now.
Call 1-800-213-9301. That's 1-800-213-9301. Or visit dermasuction.com. So call 1-800-213-9301 now.
It's rainy season on the Suncoast. Storms can pop up at a moment's notice. Sometimes it's just rain. Sometimes it's much worse. When there's the potential for severe weather, you need to know fast. Trust ABC 7 First Alert Weather to get you the information you need right away. We focus on the storms that impact where you live, and we're committed to alerting you with important information as soon as we get it. When severe weather strikes, trust ABC 7 First Alert Weather. We're here for you.
The Florida Lottery winning numbers are sponsored by Frontier Fios.
Well, it's time now for our Fan of the Week. It's a few of our Suncoast finest. Check it out. We mentioned him earlier, our boy Keon Laws. And eventually you'll see his face. There he is, Keon Laws on the left with his co-worker, Captain Thomas Porter. Both are members of the Manatee County Sheriff's Office, but tonight they are rivals. As you can see, Laws a Hurricane, Captain Porter runs with the Tigers, but they got together for this picture and we thank them for it.
Great photographer, Keon.
Just brilliant.
Yeah.
We love him. And remember to send those pics to our social media pages. Also, I wanted to say goodbye to everybody. This is my last Football Friday night. Dwayne Lindo taking over from here.
Yes.
It's been a blast.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Adam. I mean, it was great working with you. I wish you luck.
All right. And I wish the rest of our teams luck.